Well, of course, we've been talking about this, but we are in the middle of a heat wave right now with temperatures hitting 90s and the heat index, to a measurement of how hot it actually feels outside, closer to 100.
So we know it's extra important to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated, but how much is a lot? And here with some of those answers is Dan Klein. You've been looking into what we need.
Yeah, and the first question, I went to Pullman Square today. I talked to a lot of people about how much do you think you need to stay hydrated in a day like today?
Right.
So for the first question for both of you guys is, how much do you think? Now these bottles, 17 ounces of water, so 2 cups. So how many do you need to drink on an average day for the average man or woman?
Average day?
Average day.
Well, it's,
Should be what? I'm going to say 64 ounces.
Yeah, that's about what they say. Well, 8 cups
right,
is what they say a day. So.
Right. So how many is that? You want to do your math? How many
You're
bottles
asking
of
me
water?
to-
If
this
you're
is
wrong,
what
you got
he's
to take a
asking me
drink
to do
here.
math. I'll just let her do it.
Well, then I'm going to just make you drink. You both then have to drink, because
Okay.
for an average woman, it's going to be 4 to 5 of these bottles of water. For the average man, it's going to be 6 to 7, and for someone who's pregnant, that's going to be a lot more. A lot of, obviously, your age, your physical ability. You're just going to take 2 glasses just for that?
Oh, I thought we were chugging. I'm sorry.
All right, so the next question then is, do other beverages count, or is this just the amount of water that you need to drink on the course of a day?
I think other beverages count unless they are dehydrating beverages such as alcohol, some sodas,
And
but
caffeine.
Yeah, and
Like
caffeine
coffee.
maybe.
Okay, well, Erica, take another drink, and yeah, well, you take another drink too, because coffee actually still counts. There's not enough
Really?
caffeine in coffee to
Wow.
make it. I mean, obviously, water's the best. That's the biggest thing, and obviously, we're talking about just the amount of fluid you need to take. But caffeine, soda still actually counts, because there's not enough caffeine in that to make a difference. But energy drinks, and you hit the nail on the head, alcohol, those are both dehydrating beverages, so they would not count to the amount.
And that's surprising.
That is
I would
surprising,
figure that the energy drinks would be kind of lumped in with sodas.
It's 300 milligrams of caffeine in that serving,
Oh,
and
as
so the
opposed to
energy
coffee.
drinks are above
Okay.
it. So coffee is 95, so
That makes
a lot
sense.
higher level. All right, the next question is, does food count towards your fluid intake for the day?
I would think so, only because I watch enough survival movies to know that sometimes when they eat plants, you can get hydration from certain leaves and plants. Right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, you're both correct. Yeah, food can actually make up about 20% of your fluid intake for the day.
Huh,
So
that
for the
much?
average
That's a
woman,
lot.
we're talking about a full bottle of water out of the 4
Really?
that you need to drink. So it can be a significant amount. Obviously, watermelon, spinach is about 90% water. Soups,
Yeah,
obviously
that's
in the winter, that would
Okay.
count towards that.
Yeah.
All right, and then the final question is, what's the best way to tell if you're getting dehydrated?
Oh, I would say like getting tired, lethargic.
I think that would probably be it.
Yeah, sleepy.
Because I've actually experienced that last year when I was doing some work outside, and I started to feel a little lightheaded, a little dizzy,
Yep.
a little sick to the stomach, a little queasy.
Both take one more drink. That is a good way. You're too far to that point. If you're getting a headache, that's too far. The first sign is you're thirsty. So if you're thirsty, you probably need to drink something. The best way to monitor your hydration is your urine. So if your urine is clear or nearly
Color.
clear,
Makes sense. I've heard
that's
that before,
that's gonna be the best way to just monitor on a moment by moment basis how you're doing, as well as your frequency.
Okay,
So,
and you're talking about too, what we just all talked about was average,
Right.
on an average day. When it's hotter outside, I guess that's what you
and
learn
if you're
too,
running,
you have to drink
if you're
more.
doing, and
Exercising
absolutely,
out
it all
there, yeah.
depends on your body type, how much exercise you're doing, what type of exercise you're doing, when you're doing it. Medications can make, so obviously this is just kind of the average thing, but it's amazing to think, just your food can help, the diet soda, your soda can help. I mean, some of those types of things can be a
not
little
thought
deceptive
about,
and make it a
yeah.
little bit more manageable for people on a hot day like today.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This definitely puts it in
good advice.
perspective. How
Yeah.
did you drink that water so fast?
I can keep going. It's no
My
problem.
stomach hurts from
Maybe-
drinking too much.
This could be the sign that I am
It's like
dehydrated.
food.
Yeah.
Interesting
Dan.
stuff.
Good
Yeah.
stuff,
Thanks,
yeah.
Dan. Appreciate that.